Hey guys, Hendrelix here with another episode of Make Sail, already loaded in, fresh with my boat, and it's we are going to be making another round about the islands, trying to pick up more chimes, pick up new boat pieces, see what new boats I can create. The one that the blueprint I got called Little Windlass is actually for these right here, these jellyfish. I'd seen them earlier, and I personally thought that they're like little mines that were going to blow up my ship. But then I accidentally crashed into one time, and it didn't hurt me. And then I realized that they're literally just jellyfish. For better or worse, obviously, but you know. Um, hmm. Cut some sails, get in here. It's like really cool because I've been getting updates for this game. Like I've been reading the updates Fig's been sending me involving what they're doing with the game to make it better. And one of the things that I thought was really cool is they had an entire update just based on their wind physics and how they can do so much better than they did before. And I was just like, I think that that's really cool. Like, not many games go into details on like the physics of their game. They're like, we're just gonna leave it a mystery so that if they don't know what we're doing, we don't know what we're doing. Oh Lord. I think that's the problem with this boat. We kind of tend to spear jellyfish and get them stuck to the front of our boat. Yeah, the one on our left seems to be out of our reach, as with the storm right now. So I'm just gonna pick up another piece of Ziggy over here and call that a day. And then I'm off to my second chime. And then we can return it and expand the storm, which is about as far as I got last time. I just expanded the storm, and then I got off and decided that I wanted to start recording to show you guys. Because I just think that this is a very well done game. Also, you can destroy your boat. Yes. For example, I just broke off one of the things making my boat buoyant. So if it was in much deep no, it's still sinking right there. But if it was in much deeper water, it would just sink completely, and I would not have a boat anymore. But it sunk anyways, so we just create a new boat. So what, I need 2 more pieces. How could I forget this one? Oh, I know, I'll cut this. I'll take this and then cut in. I'm still sailing, right? No, I wasn't actually. Take this and I'll cut in. Grab this and I'll try to cut diagonally. You know, save some time versus riding the outskirts. Like, I like the fact that this game, the wind, as you can see, kind of runs in a swirling pattern as the map shows, which means that you can just ride the wind how you want. But if from what I've experienced is correct, it seems that it's on a spiral outward, which means that if you just leave your boat to steer itself, it'll probably push you into the storm. So, you win some, you lose some, more or less. But I'm really enjoying this game so far. Like, it's just a nice, simple kind of sit back, relax. Like, there's nothing stressful about the game so far. Maybe it gets a little bit more interesting and zesty later, but so far it's just a nice, simple, peaceful game. I'm like, oh, I've been playing some Life is Strange before the storm, and oh, that game. Like, you can be a sass master, but at the same time, the feels are strong with this game. So, I mean, this is a definite change of pace, I will say, where it's just, hey, you get to build a boat. Oh, wonky animations. And this way it's just like, hey, build yourself. Oh, what is going on? I got a Facebook notification. That is unprofessional. Oh well. Boom. Alright. Let's set. Wait, is this the. Oh no, I see what it means now. This is where the wind will be. So let's attack the wind a little bit. Oh, is it gonna break my boat? It broke my boat. I need to get off. I need to get off that boat. That was not my finest moment, I will admit. So let's do this. And just, I guess we're going around the island instead of right next to it. So now we're going to try to cut into the wind with how my boat is set up. I'm getting awfully close to capsizing, it looks like, but let's hope that I don't. That is a significant damper. That'll put a damper on the planes. But let's see how this goes. Try to keep a nice diagonal. Get me in closer to the island so that I can just ride the wind out to that island. And then do the same sort of thing to try to reach this middle island here so I can expand the storm away. And see beyond what I can currently see. But let us... I kind of want to see a little windless. Just because little windless seems interesting. You know, just good old-fashioned, I don't know, pretty much steamboat or jellyfish energy boat. That little bit of wind, it'll probably ride towards me and then crash into the shore. I can make the thief sail. I can also make Ziggy. We'll try working with this. Let's see. Warning, I will not claim to be good at sailing. Just know that the only real sailing I've done was with my dad. And even then, okay, so let's pull this closer. Put it nice and taut, and then give it a little bit. Okay, give it. That's. How do I sail this thing? Did I do something wrong? I think I done goofed. But that's okay. We'll stick with a non-triangular sail until I can try it out off camera. Michael's Summer, Kyle's Sorrow. Luigi's Feeling, Grand Dagger. Alright, what's this whole Luigi's Feeling? Apparently Luigi does not have a very good feeling. Kyle's Sorrow. My name is actually supposed to appear on one of those, so we'll actually see if that is true. I am supposed to have a name featured after me. I guess it just randomly names your boat, which, I mean, I'm fine with personally. I just want to get the boat named after me. Like, I just want to get a boat that is named me. Just, you know, the Hendrix boat. And then I'll probably sail that boat for eternity, honestly. Let's be real here. There's no reason not to. But let's expand the storm and see what I can see. Hopefully try to get those pieces for Little Windless. Alright, so that's 3 chimes. I pushed back the storm. Ooh, that is a lot of islands. Huh. Is there anything else that's on this island? Like they dropped a new blueprint or something? Maybe? I think blueprints just spawn on islands randomly. Yeah, I don't think there's another blueprint. So let's just make ourselves a new boat and we'll go from there. Screw it, we're just gonna swim into it. Alright. So there is a chime here that I think I can loop around and grab. And then I can swing up to this island and kind of just do a little straight. Wait, what's that? Huh. That's weird. I don't know what that is. But let's find... Let's get cracking out to the outer ring of this storm, shall we? No real conflict yet, which, I mean, I don't personally mind, but some people might. I like the whole just feel of nice, relaxing, you know, just riding the wind, working against nature. As much as nature tries to screw with you anyways, might as well just try to mess with it a little bit. So, 3 chimes to collect, it looks like? Yes, 3 chimes. And a little windless, obviously. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, oh, what's going on here? Why am I out of wind? Oh, because I just... Can I really not get... Oh, Lord. I guess I am not good enough. I'll have to make a pass back around. But, well, you know, we'll deal. We can deal with it. I just like the feel of this, you know, just the speed and everything. And, yeah, so I'm going to try to get out here. I honestly should have entered from, or exited the island from there, but I'm just going to try to get as far out into the circle as I can and then save my progress at an outward lying island. I feel like by the end of it, though, it might get a little annoying to travel back to the middle. I mean, my only real suggestion might be a quick save feature. Or not a quick save, but a quick travel feature, just to the island in the middle. Maybe not necessarily on the way out again. That can always still be an adventure. But I feel like traveling back to the island to expand your storm, because you're going to have to sail all the way back out there anyways, but having to sail all the way to the center island might get a little annoying. Wait, it says there's a chime just outside the storm. Perhaps we can chance going outside the storm a little bit, see what happens. I'm down. You know, just get a little taste of what it's like outside the storm. And that's probably where I'll end the episode after that. So we got a little bit of time remaining. These 2 jellyfish on the front of my boat, I don't know if they're slowing me down or anything, but this gives it a much different perspective. I like it right here. I kind of wish that they had they had more music. I think they're working on more music. Obviously, my voice is not as interesting as a nicely made soundtrack. Oh, hey, we knocked one of our jellyfish loose. Dope. But I mean, they got some nice ambient noise and everything. Something to listen to versus the monotone, just dead noise that some games feature. They're like, oh, we don't have music for this, so we're just gonna give you a like kind of screw you soundtrack sort of thing. Alright, I'm going to try to stop at this island and save. Oh shit, I already missed this island. This island. Or am I already too close? I might just be SOL and be too close. Oh no. This might be the death of me. I'm actually sitting good here now. I thought that that island was much less spiky. Yeah, I think I'm a little too close. I can't try to get that chime outside the storm. I'll just try to go out the storm right over here. I don't have to try to get a chime. But there's another one up there too, but I'm just gonna try to get to this island. Resail. Full speed ahead. Like a little visual glitch where you just see a boatload of wind. Like imagine if that all actually did hit your sail. That would be what is that in the distance? Almost looks like another boat, but I can't quite tell. Oh, we're reaching as close to the storm as I think it wants us to go. But by whatever that glowing object was on our map, like the little outlying glow, I don't know what it's supposed to be, but that looks really cool. And then chime, a little jets, little jet, and ringlog blue. Jets suck in the water from one end and shoot it out the other. This creates alright. Okay. I kinda dig that. Now if I can find wherever I can make a boat on this island, that would be a lot nicer. Unless I have to just use my current boat, which I don't think is on the playing field right now. Oh, here it is. And then we'll just sail out into the storm and see what's going on. What's good in the hood? Alright, let's go out into the storm. See what the storm has to offer us. Oh god, obstacle islands in the storm would actually be awful. Unless it... Okay, there goes my life. Yeah, let's try to sail a little bit past that this time. So we'll try to avoid... Oh, whoa, bouncing jellyfish. Yeah, I want to see, like, does it just take away all your vision, or does the wind get really sporadic or something? Oh, it looks like it's setting me on a crash course for this island. Yep. Well, third time's the charm. We are going to sail entirely around this island. No cutting corners or anything. But then once we're free around that, we're gonna set a nice straight course directly out into the storm. I think it might just be that it takes away your vision. I would not be surprised. Oh yeah, Jesus. That is definitely vision impairing. Oh, nope, it just straight up sinks you. Capsize. Alright. That's where I'm going to end this episode. You know, just a good general overlay of what happens in the game. Alright. This is Hendrillix, signing out.